Fear. Let's talk about fear. Do you forget about it, ignore it, or embrace it? Do you think it makes a difference? Hi everyone, my name is Jerry Lynn Burnett. I'm a nutrition and fitness expert. I help women understand nutrition and healthy living so that they experience more energy, more freedom, more vitality, and more time without a hassle. Today, I want to explore more about fear and share an experience that I had recently, today in fact, where I stopped trying to forget about fear and embraced it to experience some really dramatic results. So I've gone through my entire life trying to forget about fear and ignore it. So I've always been, gung-ho, bold, do it anyway, but I'd never really embraced fear. I thought it was bad to be ignored and to be forgotten about. So it was more of a willpower battle. And I was recently watching a video by Rachel Jane Groover, who talks about feminine presence and her own struggles with fear and the same story, trying to forget about it. And she said she realized one day that it's time to embrace it, feel it, and then choose to act anyway. And that's exactly the approach I took today. Before I tell you the story, though, we need to back up a few days to Friday. I was going to lift weights, and I'm getting into some heavier numbers that play with my head a little bit. So last week, I deadlifted 195 pounds for 5 repetitions. This was great. 200 shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? Well, last Friday, I go in, I'm gung-ho, I'm energetic, I'm ready and pumped. 2 reps looked good, and the other 3 were atrocious. So much so that I was upset and angry and frustrated the rest of my workout and all weekend about what was wrong, what I did wrong, what I could fix. I was afraid then, too, of the weight. 200 to me just seems like an astronomical amount. But I ignored it and I did it anyway. Today, I was going to squat 160 pounds for 5 reps for 3 sets. Last week I did 155 and I finished, but they were ugly. So I was scared today. I was scared. But I'd watched Rachel's video a couple days ago and I was like, you know what? I am scared. I'm afraid of this weight. I don't know if I can do it. That's the truth. I'm not going to sit here and pump myself up and say, you can do this, and force myself to believe that I can, when the truth is that I'm scared, I'm afraid, and I'm unsure of whether I can do it. I get to the gym, warm up, just really putting this lift off as long as I could, and finally ask someone to spot me. Here goes nothing. Deep breath, committed, and then erased everything and went for it. So I committed anyway and did it. I completed set 1. Success. And it was actually strong, so I was excited. Re-racked, rested, same thing. I was afraid of set 2, but committed, went for it. I did get another spotter for a rep for set 3 because getting tired, heavy weights. And you know what? I finished set 3 as well with pretty good form. That astonished me because it was the first time that I really sat with my fear and accepted it and said it was okay, that I wasn't in this willpower battle to erase it. What do you do with fear? And how can embracing it instead of erasing it or trying to impact your life? That's your Get Healthy assignment for today, is to think about how you interact with fear and how maybe a different approach might yield better results. What are your best tips and strategies? Do you embrace fear? Do you erase it? What do you do with fear when it comes to a goal, when it comes to something new or a challenge? What are your best tips and strategies? Leave a comment below and share them because I want to hear them. I'm growing too. And if you know someone this video can help, and we all know someone that videos can help, go ahead and use the share buttons below to share this to your friends and family on Facebook. And go ahead and share it on Twitter too while you're at it. We need to get the word out to embrace, not erase. Have a great evening, everyone. I'm Jerry Lynn Burnett. I'm a nutrition and fitness expert at jerrylynnburnett.com, and we live healthy to transform the world. Bye-bye.